Okay. So there's that. Whew. You know, if I had known I was going to have to move some of your stuff up a flight of stairs, I think I would have reconsidered things a little bit. Nah, I'm just messing with you. It's all good. I feel good. Maybe a little thirsty, a little tired, but nothing that's well sought after rest after the fact. Can't fix. So what else have we got? Okay. Right. And you wanted to save that for last, right? Okay, so save for last. Gotcha. Okay. So this pile, that pile, the other pile in the room, and you wanted this moved over here? Okay, yeah. Sure thing. I think we can, with a little bit of elbow grease and maybe a delivery or two, I think we can nail this. Yeah, of course. I mean, it's not professional mover service, but I'd like to think that I can handle a few heavy boxes and some shifting around and all that kind of thing. Hey, you good? What's got you down? I don't know. Maybe the way you kind of wistfully looked over the rest of the room and sighed, and that your feet had been planted there for a few minutes. Those might have been a few hints. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of memories in this place. Mm-hmm. No, it's been good to you. You know? Even with all of its weirdness. Even with all of its, what do you want to call it? Alright, well, that wasn't what I was going to go for, but if you want to call it that, fine. I was going to say eccentricities. Well, I mean, there was that time a few months after you moved in when the upstairs apartment flooded and all that water came down into this one. You had to have that massive fan in your hallway airing out the carpet for 2 or 3 days. Oh, yeah, no, I remember that clearly. I remember every single bit of that very, very clearly. Sleeping next to that fan was something I never thought that I would ever do, but it made you feel safer. And I told you that if it made you feel more safe if I stayed, that I would do it, and so I did, and it's a lost night of sleep that I've always held against you and will never let up. And no, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. There was also that time that remember when someone came up to the sliding glass door and asked you where a street was? Oh, 100% the guy had to be drunk. Had to be drunk off of his mind. But I'll tell you what, I was in the kitchen and I had never reached for an object so fast. Oh yeah. I had a couple of options in mind actually. Did I never tell you this? Yeah, I had well, there was obviously the knife block, but that was behind me, and I realized that I had the plates and the bowls to the cabinets, and so I thought, all right, well, If this person tries to do anything other than be as close to the screen as they are right now, I'm going to throw a bowl at their head. You know, I was going to take a mixing bowl and I was going to heave it across the... Yes, I was going to take a little bowl. Well, sure, but it probably would have stunned him just the same, right? Yeah, thankfully he walked away and we never saw him again. Didn't ever really leave the screen door open that much now that I think about it. Let's not think about the weird stuff. I mean, I did say eccentricities, but what I meant was something more along the lines of, we built a stronger friendship in this house. We became better people here. I say house, apartment, whatever. It's a home. That's my point. My point is, no matter what we call it, no matter how we saw it, no matter how it's legally written out as, it is a home. And that's the most important thing. You can go from place to place. You can move from spot to spot, location to location, to a different state, to a different country. And there will always be a place that you live. But there's only so many places that you can call home. And the even better part is you decide what you call home. I agree. I think this place was a home too. And now it's time to find a new one. Hey. Come on. Come on. I'm right here. I got you. I know. I'm gonna miss you too. Big time. You know what else happened in this house? I found one of my best friends here. You had the courage to come out to me in this place. And it deepened who we are as people, and I've never forgotten that. I felt so close to you in a way that I don't think you've let a lot of people in. But of all the people that you knew, and all the things that you could, all the walks of life that have come before you, you felt that it was right, that it was me. And I've never forgotten that. I've never not been honored by that. Remember that time we had the all Saturday marathon of the Lord of the Rings? All 3 movies, all the extended cuts, bathroom breaks only. No, you're right. There was the recommendation of taking an hour to kind of doze off / rest our eyes when we finished Fellowship and then we're going on the 2 towers, but for the most part it was pretty much a 16-hour power through kind of day, you know? I've never forgotten that. You know what I also haven't forgotten? Do you remember who was it who fell asleep in the love seat and started talking in their sleep? Yep. And what was the thing that they said again that we never stopped? Yes, that's what. Oh, man. I have not revisited that story in a hot second. God, it just came back to me as I was talking about it right now. That's incredible. See, that's what I'm talking about. Making a place you live a home. It's stuff like that that made it a home. And listen to me. You're going to find other people that you're going to hang out with. No, listen to me. Hey, look right at me. You're going to find plenty of people that you're going to be able to connect with, to hang out with, to be friends with, and to find those deeper levels of connection. Because why? Because it's connection that saves us. Right. And you're going to have sleepovers, and you're going to have nerdy parties, and you're going to host D&D one-shot nights, and you're going to have all the things there that you had here. You're going to have them. They're not going to go anywhere. They're not lost. They're here. In this heart. You take those things with you, and you nurture them, and you build something out of them. And the people who don't respect that in you, you already know are the people you don't hang out with. You're going to find a place to live that you're going to make a home. And I'll be damned if you do it without me. Yes, of course I'll come see you. I have... The moment that you told me you were getting ready to move was the moment I started saving for an opportunity to buy a plane ticket to come visit you for like 2 weeks. Of course I'm going to see you again. You're one of my best friends. You're the yin to my yang. We're peas in a pod. You're everything to me. And I'm not willing to lose this over some stupid thing like distance. This lasts. And you, I'm going to have a great opportunity to see how you've turned your new place into a home. And it's going to be awesome. I know it. And then I'm going to go evaluate the new people that you hang out with, and I'm going to kick their butts if they don't treat you well. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. All right? Okay. All right. Oh, deep breaths. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Big hugs. Big hugs. I love you so much. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. New adventures and new paths and new steps are all hard, but they're always worth it. In some way, they always teach you something. So we're going to do this. You're going to do this, and I'm going to be there to help, okay? You good? Yeah, I'm good. All right. Let's get back to work.